Hello and welcome to the Huddle, Lancaster Online's high school football pregame show. I'm Keith Schweigert, and joining me this week is LNP sports writer Tim Gross. We're getting you ready for week one of the Lancaster-Lebanon League season. Tim, I know we were here last week talking football, and we remember that happening, but it was more of an appetizer for this week's main course. There were only 3 LL League teams in action last Friday, thanks to that PIAA scheduling quirk that allowed teams to get an early start if they wanted to. This week is the main course. We've got a full slate of games on hand, headlined by our game of the week, and that is Donegal at Elizabethtown. What can you tell us about this matchup, Tim?
Well, it's a big rivalry game. These two teams play each other each year. E-Town was 2-8 last year. Maybe a little bit misleading because they've lost a lot of late leads. I think half their losses were by a touchdown or less. So they're looking to kind of take the next step and kind of nudge themselves up in Section 2. Donegal 6-4 last year, which is good for some teams, but head coach Jeff Politis said, that's not good enough. We want to be better than this. So they're really coming back, looking to build on that. They lost some key guys on both sides of the ball, but they're really looking to kind of make that next step. It's a big rivalry game for them, like I said. Last season they played, and Donegal won a 13-0 shutout. So E-Town obviously remembers that, and I kind of want to get them back for that too. There are different things that they can fix from that loss. I think E-Town racked up maybe 80 yards in penalties. So that's stuff that they can clean up, and I think it's really going to be a close game. Okay.
Well, we spoke to Donegal coach Jeff Politis earlier this week. Here's what he had to say about this week's matchup.
Game one's always exciting anyways, and make it be a neighboring school, it just makes it a little more exciting, and the kids are really getting excited to get going this week. They know the kids up there, and their kids know our kids, so they competed in a lot of things from when they were kids on up, so it's going to be really fun Friday night. We got to do our thing. We always like to control the football and control the clock, and keep the ball out of their hands, and just try to make less mistakes than they make. And in the fourth quarter, we want to have an opportunity to win the game.
In our other game to watch this week, Ephrata is traveling to Conestoga Valley. Tim, the interesting subplot here is that both teams will be breaking in new head coaches, although the new guy at CV is someone that all Buckskin fans will already be familiar with. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, Jerry Novak's back with Conestoga Valley as the head coach. He was with the Buckskins for a decade, I think. Won section titles there. He's been at Lancaster Catholic as their defensive coordinator for the past couple of years, but now he's back in Conestoga Valley looking to help that team get more of a reputation in Section 1. He's really working on their defense that was not very good in Section 1 last year. On the other side of the ball, there's Chris Miller, who's now the head coach at Ephrata. He was at Northern Lebanon as their defensive coordinator. So, you could expect some defense between these two teams. Ephrata, of course, has struggled mightily in the Lancaster-Lebanon League the past 3 years or so. Winless in the past couple seasons. Chris Miller is definitely instilling new things there, trying to get them, to focus on athleticism and get some fundamentals down and really build their confidence going forward. I think this game will be interesting to see where these two teams are, and what kind of tone they want to set for the rest of the season.
Okay, well, thank you, Tim. And remember, you can follow our complete high school football coverage on Lancaster Online, including our live updates every week. And be sure to follow along on social media. For Tim Gross, I'm Keith Schweigert. Thanks for watching.